let's get you the headlines. Israel pounds Gaza into a fifth night as Gaza's only power station runs out of fuel. Top U.S. diplomat Antony Blinken is bound for Tel Aviv as President Biden again weighs in.
I would argue it's the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust. The deadliest day since the Holocaust.
Israel says 1,200 people are now known to have been killed in the attacks by Hamas as shocking details continue to emerge of a massacre in the Kfar Aza kibbutz. And Israel continues to mass soldiers and hardware close to the Gaza border ahead of a possible ground invasion.
Israel's military buildup gathers pace ahead of an expected ground invasion of Gaza. New satellite images of a Gaza neighborhood show the before and after impact of the Israeli airstrikes. And the US Secretary of State is en route to the region as President Biden speaks about efforts to bring US hostages home.
Take a look at the papers today, and the Hamas attack on Israel continues to lead many of our newspapers, unsurprisingly, including The Guardian. The paper reports that Israelis are suspended between fear, grief and grim preparation for more losses as details of massacres of families in their homes emerge from southern areas.
Let's have a look at the front pages. Clearly one story dominates yet again. The Eye leads with fears of a looming invasion of Gaza by Israeli ground forces, which are already massing on the border. With word of a Hamas bomb hitting an Israeli hospital, together with Israel's blockade of Gaza resulting in the only power plant there running out of fuel, the Metro has the headline, Spiral of Doom. The Guardian reports from Jerusalem, where it says Israelis are suspended between fear, grief and foreboding. The FT reports on the formation of an Israeli unity government led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and opposition leader Benny Gantz. The Times says that coalition is now ready to invade Gaza. The King's condemnation of the Hamas attacks as terrorism leads the Telegraph, but the Mail asks why the BBC isn't using the same terminology.
Hundreds of thousands of Israeli troops gather on the Gaza border ahead of a widely expected ground invasion in response to last Saturday's attack.
The United Nations says airstrikes on Gaza have left more than 300,000 people homeless and calls for essential supplies to be allowed to reach civilians.